Hello, everyone, and welcome to our universe.
The CayVin Universe.
Oh, yes. Thank you for joining us and coming back. If you're returning, if you're new, welcome. Thank you for hanging out with us today. And Caylin, what do we got going on?
So today we are catching up on some CayVin news. I am putting my CayVin Universe title on the line to see how that turns out. And as always, we are going to be doing some Mushroom Galaxy videos.
Oh, yeah. So know what's bothering Kay. You really didn't have nothing bothering you today.
No, I'm feeling good.
Yeah, so we're going to skip what's bothering Kay, and we're going to go right into some CayVin news because we got a lot of news to catch up on.
Oh, yeah. So much has been going on.
Yeah, exactly. So let's hit it.
Nice.
Aquaman.
So the old Johnny Depp and Amber Turd case is the case that everybody's talking about. So, of course, because we are a Pop Culture Society podcast, of course, we got to talk about it along with other things that are going on in the podcasting world.
Yeah.
But, yeah, let's start with this Amber Heard Johnny case. I mean, and pretty much if you've been following this case, I mean, unless you've been living under a rock, you know.
Yeah,
and if you do, you know, hey, that's fine. If that's the way you want to live your life, go ahead. But, yeah, you know what's going on in this case. You know, Amber Turd. That's forever how I'm going to say her name. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But so, yeah, years ago, of course, we heard the allegations that came out against Johnny Depp, you know, that he was abuser, you know, much like a lot of people were getting basically called out. And, yeah, so now this case is all about him suing her for basically ruining his name because all the
for defamation.
Defamation because it wasn't true.
Yeah.
Supposedly. If you ask me, I mean, right off the bat, I think they both got some demons. Obviously, I think Amber Turd is a demon herself.
Yeah.
You know, I think Johnny Depp has demons and Amber Turd is a demon.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say about this case. I mean, what do you think?
She's a narcissist is what I think. She just is 100% always so fake. And it's just you're not even trying. You're not even trying to be good at lying, and you're an actress.
Yes, and there's multiple times where it's been, well, actually, let's go ahead because I've compiled.
Yeah, you have. I see that here.
Yeah, I didn't get to put them in order, but we could just talk about them as I go. But basically, so far, our favorite moments, I guess, from this trial.
Yeah.
So let's check it out.
We basically have videos that we show each other every day. I saw this TikTok. You got to see this.
I mean, just starting off, check this out.
Day 13. Here I come. Didn't make the cut yesterday, so came extra early today. 3:15 a.m.
Hey, so is this a console release? Is this a Star Wars premiere? What's going on? There's people waiting.
I think there's a new pair of shoes coming out.
Right? Yeah, there's people waiting just to get into, I guess, be an audience of the court. You know?
I'm sorry, justice for Johnny Depp and all, but I would not be getting up at no fucking 3 o'clock in the morning to go stand in line.
And I wish I could have found one, but I guess now we can talk about it. But you showed me a video too. I should have told you to save it, my bad. But you showed me a video too, him going to court and people were just throwing presents inside the car.
Yes.
So what the fuck?
It's just this one girl that I guess TikTok famous, and she said she lives 20 minutes away from the trial, so she shows up and she she's totally unprepared. She has a piece of paper. It says "Go Johnny" on it.
Oh my
so
gosh.
funny. But yeah, she's showing he's driving out of the I guess the court parking lot or whatever, of course, in his security car and stuff, and people are throwing a lady threw a big chest. Who knows what was in there? It could have been a bomb or something.
Right, that's true.
Could
be something, could be anthrax. What's going on?
Yes, but people just throwing their letters and stuff.
Wow,
so
he's
crazy.
really gonna. Well, I don't know. Maybe he really will get to. He seems like the type. There's that video of somebody. He was doing press in another country, and somebody threw him on stage a teddy bear that they gave to him. And then after, when he's walking away, the security guard's trying to take the teddy bear from him. I'll get that away from you. And he slaps his hand no, this is my teddy bear.
This is mine.
Johnny Depp, he's the fan gave the teddy bear to me, not to you.
Oh my god.
3:15 a.m. So they're about getting there about right now because it's 3 a.m. as we're recording.
Literally, it is 3 a.m. right now. 3:15 a.m.
Because this episode is late, so hopefully we come out. This episode will be out technically next week when we're supposed to have another episode out. But yeah, we got to make it happen, people. We got to make it happen. But you know how it goes.
Yes, exactly.
So let's check to see what's going on. What else is there? This is where I got that from. So So if you're watching the audio, it shows basically when you hear the speed up music, it's Amber Heard panicking, writing essays, and her her team all getting paperwork, and then it goes to Johnny Depp, and he's just casually drawing on a post-it or post-it note, and he just gives it to his lawyer like, hey, look what I drew.
It just looks like a sketch of somebody.
You're right.
What?
You're a lot bigger than Amber, correct? Physically?
I wouldn't say that.
Oh my god.
She's all pissed that he said that. The mega pint of wine.
The mega pint.
As a result of applying those protocols, what did you conclude?
Ms. Heard did not have PTSD, and there were also pretty significant indications that she was grossly exaggerating symptoms of PTSD when asked about them.
How did you make that latter conclusion?
So one of the strengths of this test, as I mentioned,
She's just writing this whole time. This lady's giving this definition. That's her. That's the
cover.
cover.
Like, what are you having to write down?
In forensics is to make sure that the person is responding
I hate this
accurately.
bitch. I hate this bitch. I
And
need a
this
copy of
test
her
does
tomorrow,
that
but I hate this
by not
bitch.
just asking people whether they have a symptom, but asking follow-up questions that draw out very detailed accounts of every single symptom of PTSD. And when you're really familiar with this disorder, which you need to be,
we're not going to draw it out the whole minute, but basically
Yeah.
she's saying that, she's there's symptoms of PTSD, and then you do this questionnaire, and I guess the questionnaire is meant to, trip you up to where you're not supposed to have everything on the questionnaire.
Yeah.
And she circled 9 out of 10.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It's like, okay.
The middle of the
Amber
argument.
Heard's lies unraveling.
I was
This
screaming.
is the security guard.
Security
from the
walks
thing
in
ending.
and they don't do anything about it.
Isn't it
Could be
true
wrong,
that
but who
while
cares?
he was on
Right?
the mezzanine level and Miss Heard and her sister were there, that he was reaching for Amber's hair while he was trying to hit her with that cast?
Johnny was hitting me, and he was hitting me hard and repeatedly.
Correct?
That is not correct.
You say that you can't say for
Fucking
sure
Pinocchio
where Whitney
is
was
looking
standing
ass.
on the mezzanine level during this altercation, correct?
That is correct.
It's possible that she was standing in between Mr. Depp and Miss Heard.
And,
I love this.
and all we had was a little bit of separation, and my sister runs down the stairs.
Correct?
No.
You say you can't say for sure where she was
Yes.
standing.
Again, we're not going to play this
So,
whole video because it
she
is
could be
3 a.m.,
sitting
but
in
more
between
lies
the-
unraveling.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, and this lady that they paid to testify against Johnny Depp is has notes that she keeps referring back to because she doesn't know what to say.
Stop. No.
We're
They
back
should not
to
be
reading.
allowed to take that up there with them.
She wasn't even looking down. She was looking at the jury. Please continue.
So what these tests show was that there was a high degree of her for the first time in September 2019. And then what was she reporting? I think she was hiding them there. And again, these incidents often happen
Oh my god.
because the notes are meant to be sort of
wait till the
short and
end.
to the point of about 21 and a half hours. And then I saw her in jail and penetrated her with that bottle. And Mr. reported to me of dissociating. Says that we certainly have.
They're all fucking talking.
Fix her father, and just like she tried to fix her mother, she truly believed that she could fix Mr. Depp and rid him of his substance. Would like to refer to the testing
To refresh
to
your
refresh my
recollection.
recollection, just a glance.
Okay.
Clear.
After she even put
That
the
should not be allowed.
After she put the folder up, she still's like, you asked me another question. Let me just refresh my memory.
Oh
It's like,
my
oh no,
God.
let me go back to my script.
Oh, that's so fucking cringy.
Okay, and this is just a minute of Amber Heard trying to make herself cry. I don't know how she's an actress,
Oh, my
but
gosh.
she can't even make herself
She
cry.
can't cry. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest. It looks like she's constipated and just really upset about it.
She looks constipated.
She's just really upset
Amber,
about
hey,
it.
Amber Turd, no pun intended.
Yeah.
Or actually pun intended.
Hours later.
Oh.
I don't know what's going on. That's just something they added. Oh yes, right there when she posed for the photo.
And after you both returned to L.A.
Look at that.
Why did she? She knew they were taking a
She
photo.
knew
After you
the
both
camera was
returned
up,
to
so she literally
LA.
stopped and was like, "Oh."
Why do they take photos of them?
I mean, it's a freaking look. I mean, everyone's talking about this case media, babe. You know, TMZ, all that
And
stuff.
after you both
True.
returned to
Gotta
LA.
print some papers. We gotta
Yeah.
produce podcasts. We gotta
Literally.
do all this TikToks and stuff because that's what makes more money. We freaking spend hours and hours freaking making a podcast, editing a podcast, coming up with ideas, figuring out what doesn't work, what does work, and then somebody could just freaking post 3 seconds on TikTok.
Yeah.
And then, well, actually, no, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna hate on that because like a lot of trust me, sometimes editing TikToks takes more longer and or well at least more headaches than just regular editing because it's a whole new form of things they edit. Shit. Yeah, the editors were never used to for all this years. Like we were told, like filming up and down was always like a sin. And filming and making videos and anything now it's the go-to just because everyone in the world couldn't figure out how to turn their fucking phone sideways, so they're like, now we have to make an app for all you idiots that just make videos up and down.
Literally.
Anyway,
but if you think about it, like just one more quick thing that you said, like how you compared it, how you said like TikTok is like for me TikTok I feel is like FaceTime. Is what it seems like, you know, like people updating about their day.
Maybe
like
I'm just getting old.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, I mean, it's like FaceTime. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's just like a FaceTime for all. Like people are like, "Hey guys," like you know, what the fuck.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna hate on it because it's to get ahead in that medium. Hey, you know, it's either it was a part of your generation, so you grew up with it, or you got it. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll see.
But you texted Paul Bettany, correct?
Again.
Okay. So
this is just Johnny Depp getting annoyed with the lawyer, with Amber Heard's lawyer.
You were drinking pretty heavily.
Were you there? It
Oh.
was a very ugly situation with Amber. So
Mr. Depp,
with
respect, trying to respect the court's time and the jury's time, that was not my question. My question was simply, you would agree that on...
Yeah, literally.
Stop.
Yeah, so basically, this, Johnny Depp's getting annoyed with this guy.
Let's pull up Exhibit 500.
Oh yeah, this is just.
Oh my god!
I showed you this thing. She's gonna leave the Muffin Man. That look that her and Johnny Depp gave each other.
Yeah.
Oh yes, and after that deposition
gosh.
with
I've
the
been
judge,
seeing this so much.
It was like, I am done with this case.
Because, like, the deposition was, like, that guy, right?
Yes, exactly. The guy that was vaping.
Yes.
And driving without a seatbelt while he was doing his deposition.
And he was on a Zoom call.
Yes, he was on a Zoom call.
And then she even said, like, in the longer version of the actual, like, when she made that, like, when she had that reaction, afterwards, like, she even looked over, I guess, like, a security guard or something, was like, that was a first for me. I never seen something like that.
Exactly.
Like,
that's
that guy was just breaking multiple laws.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's, you know, that's not going to be the last we see of this case. So, of course, we're going to...
It's still going on. Like, how much longer do they have?
I know, right? I just can't wait for the cross-examination when Johnny Depp's lawyer gets to talk to Amber Heard and call her out for all her lies. But we'll see.
Oh, my gosh.
Probably not going to be the last time we talk about it either. So,
no.
Get ready for that. But what else we got? Do you want to go over your CayVin news? Because most of these I grabbed. And then this week, Mushroom Galaxy, your Mushroom Galaxy videos.
Yes.
So... let's do your CayVin news.
Yeah. So I looked it up because I saw that this had happened in here in Texas and Texas Goodwill. And haven't I been saying that I wanted to go to Goodwill? Like,
yeah,
I need to go. So a Goodwill in Austin, a woman, she's like a art mage or something like that. Like she's just really into
art smuggler.
Pretty much. No. So she was there at an Austin Goodwill and came across this stone, right? So it's like the bust. That's the word for it. The bust of someone, right? And I think she had it for a little bit. And then she started like kind of doing research because I guess somebody who's like into the arts would like be able to just feel something or like look at something and be like, oh, like this is really old. Like I wonder where this came from. So she did her research and it actually turns out that it is an ancient Roman sculpture.
Oh wow!
That basically, and mind you, she bought it for $35. So look, there's her with the with the bust. He like actually looks pretty scary, to be honest with you. But yeah, I just think it's just so crazy.
That's like live action freaking Assassin's Creed game. There's like in Valhalla, there's side quests where you actually have to go and like find ancient Roman pieces like lost and scattered in the lands, and you return it to a guy. So that's it's like Goodwill and like even like places like flea markets are like They're kind of like literally
like, you
hidden
could
gems
find
and
hidden
treasure chests.
gems.
Like I know a lot of people. I've seen it on TikTok where a lot of people go to Goodwill looking for like. There's a certain time, I guess it's antique style, you know, 100 years ago. But there was a time where they made glass with like uranium or something.
Oh,
so there's
wow.
people that, like, I think it's uranium. It might be another thing, but there's people that can, because they're like very expensive and valuable because obviously they don't make them anymore.
Yeah.
And like there's like a special light you have to use to in it, like the glass is like turns like a greenish color, like it has that uranium in it.
That's crazy that you say that because she did mention that when it was out in the sun, it had a different color to it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so that's how she could tell.
She's like, this is some. Yeah, you could find literally hidden gems like a treasure chest. But,
exactly.
You know, and because like obviously Goodwill and a lot of people won't really know. Like no one's gonna when you have that much shit too, you're not gonna take the time to look into every thing. So yeah, wow.
Yeah, so it ended up being, she found out it's about 2,000 years old. And it actually was owned by somebody named King Ludwig I of Bavaria. That's an interesting
and was looted from the Nazis by the Allies, Americans in World War II has finally come. So that's how he came over here.
It's originally from Germany.
Okay, so that means somebody's dad was in World War II, or grandpa. Some great grandpa was in World War II, and that was his thing that he's like, I literally got this in the battlefield in World War II.
Oh my gosh.
And his grandkids or kids are probably like, we don't need this shit. Fuck grandpa.
Give it to Goodwill.
Give it to Goodwill. Like, that's so sad.
That is really sad.
I hope they find out about this.
Yeah.
Because this is like, that would be karma for them. Like, that's so sad. Like, if somebody in your family that you're close to dies, you don't get rid of their shit, okay? No. That has value to it.
Yeah.
If there's, like, you know, my brother said about my mom, if there's something that she wrote anything on, it's gold. You know, so I don't understand people that get rid of people's shit and they're like, oh, you need to move on, It's like, okay, well then put all that stuff in a box and put it in storage or keep it or something, because I guarantee you 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, you're going to want to look and all those memories and feelings will come back if they haven't stuck with you. You know, which they should, but you know, that's a whole different story depending on the person you are and how close you were and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah, it really, really is. And so it's actually on a loan with the San Antonio Museum of Art until next year. And then after that, I think it's headed back to Germany, she said.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's pretty interesting. Like, she's already been in contact with them over there.
That's so crazy.
Of course, they want it back.
And, you know, last episode, it was you and Ali. I really enjoyed that episode. Really good stuff. Good stuff. If you hadn't seen that episode, people go back and listen to it or watch it. Good
It was really a gem.
Yeah, it's, you know, I like having guests on. And I like even doing it like that. I'm sure there'll be times when we have a guest where we'll both be with them, but you know, right now it's just our friends basically. So I do like that camaraderie. You want to see more guests, you always wonder why, like, oh, I wonder CayVin Universe doesn't have no guests. You know why? Because you're not liking, you're not subscribing, you're freaking sharing, you're not buying the merch, you're not supporting. All right, I had to take down the site because no one's buying the damn merch. I ain't gonna pay for that shit.
It's true.
Be up, you know. Sometime soon. We'll see. All right?
Yeah.
You got to support. You don't support and give us encouragement. Are we going to pay putting ourselves digging a deeper hole? You want to start a podcast? Let me give you some advice. We're going to start a podcast. The first few years, you're going to be digging a deep financial hole, paying for everything you're paying for that doesn't pay off. But it's okay, because if you love doing it, like I love sitting here talking shit about whatever I want with you. That's the beauty of it.
Literally.
Right?
Yeah.
Potato. So the oldest, it's late and I've had a lot of coffee. Oldest Texas death row inmate executed for officer's death. So so Texas oldest, I was about to repeat the same thing. So he faced 32 years and he was 78 years old. This Carl Wayne, how do you say that last name?
Carl Wayne Bunyan. Buntian.
Bunyan? Like the bunion toe?
Stop, do not fucking point.
So he was executed at the state penitentiary in Huntsville. He was condemned for the June 1990 fatal shooting of Houston police officer James Irby, nearly 20 year member of the force. So this cop was, I think it was at a stoplight,
just a traffic stop.
Or his traffic stop. Yeah, is what I meant to say. Yeah, he ended up shooting him. So. I don't know. This begs the question, is time enough? You know, because at first I'm like, okay, the dude's 78. He already served 32 years.
Yeah.
He's going to go pretty soon, I'm sure. Like, just let him give his time. So that's what I thought at first. But then, of course, when you read the article and you go further down, then you hear the family talking about it like, oh, this is finally closure and justice for us. It's like, oh, like,
it makes it hard.
Yeah, it
Definitely.
does. So, I mean, being executed at 70 years old, it's like he literally just, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. But it just, I mean, he did a crime, and obviously in Texas, death penalty. So
Yeah, and you have to pay for the mistakes that you make. So,
but I mean, you couldn't like give him 20 years and then execute him when he's like 60 or something. It's like in his 60s or something.
Yeah, it does make it hard.
Like, you're just wasting taxpayer money when he's just gonna end up in the same, like, you know what I mean?
That's very true.
You're just gonna end up doing it anyway. So why not just do it sooner and save taxpayer money? But of course, nobody thinks about that. Think about themselves.
I guess in a way,
what's bothering Vinny today? I'm just
literally
kidding.
right. I was gonna say that, like, I guess it too, like, I forgot what I was gonna say.
I'm sorry, I distracted you, but I was just basically saying wasting taxpayer money, all that stuff.
yeah, no, I totally get it, but yeah, I mean, it makes it hard. Definitely does. Let me see. I was kind of wanting to just like kind of read this. You said that the family had like said something. This talking about this cop case just reminded me of another cop case. We didn't bring it up.
What?
You haven't seen those two pictures that like some of the office pages are sharing it, because the woman, the officer that worked in the jail, and the inmate that escaped, he looks like he looks like John Krasinski, and then the girl looks like the lady looks like Angela Kinsey.
I actually had that from Mushroom Galaxy, but I didn't use it. But
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yes, like, but have you seen the video?
Yeah, like she just like casually opened the door.
She straight
and,
up opened the door, and he
Yeah.
just followed her, and then that was it. Like, then they were
Wow.
gone.
They were just vanished.
Yeah, literally.
Jim and Angela just vanished.
You know, they were probably just like fucking in the jail, and then he was just like, "Come on, babe, like you have to let me get out of
That's
here."
happened before, though.
Yeah.
There's like they've already made like movies and shows.
Yeah,
because of that. That's happened before.
Yeah, that story happened in Orange Is the New Black. It's like every
there
jail
you go.
show.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. But I guess there's not. I actually have to find out what happened to that, because I guess they're still missing. I haven't seen anything about them being found. So I guess we'll see.
I guess so. So 2 things I wanted to talk about before we get to this news article, because it's just 2 things we can just casually talk about.
Yeah.
But of course, everyone knows, because like I said, we have to catch up on news, but everyone knows about the Elon Musk Twitter deal. He's buying Twitter. He's not buying Twitter. What is he doing? It's like, bottom line, people.
What is he buying next?
Yeah, he's rich. He could do it. He's the richest man in the world. He can do it. You know, do what he wants. You can be sad about or mad about him buying Twitter. Go on the other next social network, which a lot of people were leaving Twitter for that. What is that? The Freedom, or I don't even know what it's called, but it's a Trump owns it. It's like Trump's trying to make his own. It's like
yes, I saw something like that.
Yeah, it's just like this is all nonsense, people. So we won't cover that much, but like I said, just like, you know, great white sharks out there, and we're all plankton.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So, and then also, of course, Dave Chappelle, you know, got to talk about that. Dave Chappelle getting attacked on stage.
Yeah. Those guys fucked him up.
Yes.
The guys that fucking beat him up.
Even on Joe Rogan was looking at the picture, and he said that, like, definitely, like, that's why you even said about the picture, why his arm looked like that. Apparently, like, his arm was broken, and they beat his face in, but...
Dave and Busted? You should put the Dave and Busted.
But you know he's not getting charged with anything.
Are you serious?
Which people
I saw he was on the in the court, but I didn't see what happened.
People were getting mad saying it's just the LA system that they just like people. I've seen people on Twitter saying like, "Oh, what does somebody have to do to actually get charged with a crime in LA?" Because apparently they're very lenient. At the same time, like he just attacked. Like I mean, not just. That's it. Obviously, he has mental issues, and you know it's a problem. But he. Like, for what he did, like, you know, that's what jail is, right? Serving the time for what you did. For what he did, he got his ass beat. I would think even Stevens.
Stevens.
You got your ass beat, go get him some help. And then even Stevens, you know?
I'm gonna use that.
So, you remember that show, Even Stevens?
Yes.
That was Shia LaBeouf's
Beans?
original show. Beans, yeah.
Beans was my...
Oh, man, my favorite episode was when...
homie.
Favorite episode was when the sister had picture day and she had to go to the dentist or something. So when she took her picture, it was all like,
oh my god, I like the one that one and the one where they thought Beans was like raised by aliens.
Oh my god,
remember that one where they're like in the forest? They like follow him home.
Didn't they make an Even Stevens movie?
They did. It's good. I think they're like in Hawaii or something.
I think that was something like I always planned on watching that movie, but then I never did, and then I just carried on living my life.
We should watch it. I'm sure it's on Disney Plus.
Wow,
I hope
should.
So. Yeah.
We should. But anyway, back to the Dave Chappelle thing. Like, this is the thing. Is like everyone's, comparing this to Will Smith. And that made me think about something. It's like, oh, this Will Smith doing that is, makes people think they can do that. But it's like, let's think kind of like reverse here.
Yeah.
If somebody, that guy that attacked Dave Chappelle on stage, mental issues, needs help. Anyone, like, we hear stories all the time where fans of wrestling fans jump the guardrail and attack wrestlers. It's happened recently to Seth Rollins. Happened to Bret Hart during his Hall of Fame induction, and them too. They get their ass beat too by the wrestlers. They know, hey, if a fan jumps the guardrail, the wrestlers know it's open season. Like, they're gonna smash you.
Chris Jericho too recently.
Exactly. Yeah, there's footage you can look up on YouTube of Triple H smashing people that jumped the guardrail, Eddie Guerrero smashing people, Stone Cold smashing people. But bottom line is that those people that jump the guardrail, what is the number one thing people say? They're crazy. They need help. They got mental issues. When Will Smith did it, no one really talked about that. Like, because he's Will Smith, you're doing the activity of somebody that needs help.
Yeah.
Somebody that has mental issues. Somebody that then you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
Of course there's the entitlement. He's like, I'm Will Smith. I can do what I want. But there's like, you got to draw the line.
Yeah.
Like,
especially, yeah.
Like, you're a celebrity, but at the end of the day, you're a human. And if a human does something, doesn't act like that, something's wrong.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it's not like he was at like some fucking little award show, like back in the day. Remember, like Kanye West interrupted Taylor Swift's speech or something like that.
Yeah.
At the MTV Awards, but like this is like a prestigious event, like that he did that at.
Exactly. And so it's like to think that you're gonna have, which he really didn't have repercussions. I mean, he's not gonna go see the Oscars again, but like we said last time, that may affect his movie roles, but we'll see. He's already like, I mean, at that level, you're just like, whatever. So a VR headset can now virtually kiss you or fill your mouth with spiders, whichever you prefer, people. Of course, with VR getting, advanced, that's a new thing. Remember, I feel like we're doing the transition, like much how the news did the transition from COVID to the war in Ukraine and just automatically stopped talking about COVID. We're doing the transition from upgrades in like phones to like finally upgrades in like video games, because at the end of the day, VR is a video game, but I think it kind of blurs the line between just technology and video games. It's like it's like it was with the iPhone. I feel like we already maxed on the iPhone. There was, in the beginning, it was like it was building a building and then it boomed, and like we got the badass camera, we got the full screen, we got all that stuff. Now it's like,
now
I feel
they're
like
starting to look the same.
Exactly. Now they're starting to look the same. But with VR now, it's like I feel like a lot of effort and technology is put in there, and it's because of the fact that if it was gaming, well, let's face it, gaming has advanced probably the fastest, from literally like, when did Mario come out? Like, think of the first, or not even Mario. I mean, I'm not going to talk about like when people talk about Pong or Tetris. It's like, no, I'm talking about like real, like, kind of adventure type games, which would kind of be like Mario, the Sonics, as early as, I can remember. But of course, I'm not that. That's my brother's generation that really played those types of games. But just think about that. That's like, how long was that? That's like, what, 40, 50 years? Like, look at video games. Like, video games almost look like there's sometimes you like the Unreal Engine 5. It looks so realistic.
Yeah,
it's
and
crazy.
Like the new WWE, right? Like they look, to me, I think they look pretty good.
Yeah, it depends on the engine and the budget, of course. Like, how advanced the game's gonna be or how good it's gonna look. But just look at that jump. So just think about that to when it comes to VR. Like, how is VR gonna look in 50 years? Like, if there's already advancements now. So basically what this is so scientists from Carnegie Mellon University basically adapted Oculus Quest 2, which is the most popular VR headset. Apparently right now, like, you see how the VR has a remote control. So right now, basically, I think they got the headset down because there's people that once you get in there, it feels so real. And like, you've seen videos of people falling and stuff. Crazy. The next thing they're working on with the VR headset was fingertip sensors. They're going to make it the haptics to where you can actually feel things and feel touch and stuff like that.
Wow.
So after that, it seems like the new thing they're working on is the mouth.
Wow.
So they adapted, they're working on it. Basically this, I guess, adapter to the headset to where, you can, let's see.
I would totally make out with you in VR.
Nice. I'd be down. But they'd be with our avatars, so it would be like however our avatars look.
Would you make your avatar look like yourself?
No.
Me
so
either.
what's the point?
That's true.
No, I probably would. I'd probably like cooler stuff though.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, cooler accessories. That's the point of VR, right? You're supposed to live your life like how you. Yeah, I would be like Ready Player One. That one guy that was like his avatar was like the demon dude with like he had like something on his chest. It was like a big skull on his chest, but he was like this big Thanos looking. I'd be something like that.
Okay, yeah, that's
that.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
I was thinking along the lines of like I would just be really muscular.
Yeah, there you go. Be like a
She-Hulk.
Oh yeah, see that would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in particular, the Haunted Forest simulation is not for the arachnophobes out there. In this demo, the users had to trek through spooky woods, pushing their way through spider webs, and the sensation was felt on their mouths from the X swipe. Followed by a user herding into a clearing where the spiders jumps on the player's mouth. Then the user must shoot a flare gun at the spider, causing the spider to explode, and the player feels the resulting goo splash basically in their mouth. So finally, if you're not freaked out enough, the players have to fight large boss spider that's dripping with venom that proceeds to rain onto the user, which can be felt in the mouth. And the server
is this a spider porn?
Basically, right? This is like people are gonna be like squanching to this. They found out the mouth haptics boost immersion, realism, and other important factors of like I said, like how's it gonna look in 50 years? How's it gonna look in 100 years? How's it gonna look in 200 years? How's it gonna? There's gonna be a point in time where we say, hey, we finally developed this game that's so real. How real is it? It's so real that you're not going to remember this life. You're going to be birthed into a whole new world, and you're going to have to live your whole life there. You make whole new decisions what path you're going to go in life. You know, are you going to go to college? Are you going to, go do the criminal route? You can live your life however you want, and guess what? You don't even know about this life. So when you die, you're just going to come right back to this life. It's a great game, man. Why don't you try it out?
Oh,
How do we not know that has already happened and we're living in it?
Oh my God!
We're gonna do a simulation episode. I gotta do my research, get all my facts straight, get everything I want to say. But we are gonna do a simulation episode, and that's because that's the thing that's been blowing my mind. Like I said, I know it's real life, and like I know the guy that's in prison right now, or the guy working at Walmart or not Walmart, working at like McDonald's, or anyway, any job where you're not basically like, I'm not saying working at any of those places is bad. Trust me, it's not. But any job where you're not living your dream, you're probably like, okay, like is this really a simulation? Because like if this is simulation, my simulation sucks. That's how I feel all the time. So maybe it's not, I think it's 50-50 shot. Maybe we are, maybe we are, same but different. But we'll go more along on that when we do an episode about it.
Yes, that'd be so fun.
All right.
Ookie dookie.
You think you can take my title from me? I'm the champ.
All right. Are you ready?
It is time
to finally defend that fucking title.
Yeah, I know. It's been so long. It really has been.
So, yeah, we might have to change the bylaws when it comes to the CayVin Universe title, because I know we said like a few episodes ago you're going to have to defend it every month, which didn't happen. But then again, if you did defend it every month, that would basically be one episode a month would be for the CayVin Universe title, which we won't do that because I'm going to be honest with you people. These episodes or these segment, the main segment of the CayVin Universe title, it's for me, really. It's for me to play out my childhood fandom, okay? Because it's the only way I can do it. So even if I lose, it's still fun. It's just fun, people.
It is fun.
It's fun. So today, what are we going to play?
So today we're going to be playing this game. It's just called High Low.
The game is called High Low. You play with basically any deck of cards, but today we're gonna play Uno High Low.
Yes.
Yeah, a little throwback to the first time we competed for the CayVin Universe title, which was Ulo.
Who's that?
Which was Uno. So basically, we got Uno deck here. We took out all the special cards and everything, so we just got the numbers. And basically, how it's gonna work is we each gonna pick a card. And basically, whoever has the higher number gets a point. And we're going to play to pick a number between 1 and 10.
6.
Oh, I was going to choose 3. Ooh. So I forgot how to count. 9. So first to 9.
First to 9?
First
okay,
to 9.
Nice. Okay. I'm so nervous.
Are you? Are you nervous you're going to lose that title?
I'm nervous I'm going to lose my title.
You've been champion for how long? Like over a year?
Yeah.
It's a long title reign. It's a long title reign. You've been champion for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
So, since you're the champion, you pick first.
Okay. And then should I show the camera or what should we do?
Yeah, it don't matter. You don't have to. Yeah, you can show me the camera because, we're going to know right away.
Okay.
It's not like blackjack.
9.
So, oh, gosh. Already. 7.
Oof.
All right.
Okay.
So here, let me write this down. So Kay and Vinny is the first to 9.
Nice.
So you got 1.
Okay.
All right. And then I guess the highest number goes first the next.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it. 9.
Again? What? This is cheating. 1. This is cheating. This is cheating, right? This has to be.
No.
Right off the bat.
Okay, if this is 9, then that's
Automatically starts losing. This is cheating.
Okay.
It's like when your football team loses, you find every fucking excuse.
Yes.
The easiest one is blaming the refs. You
Yes.
find
Oh
every
my God.
excuse.
You
It's like,
just-
no, the better team won.
You just literally brought back like a childhood thing of mine that like my mom would always make fun of my brothers because my brothers were always constantly fighting, and if Kyle like got upset about something, he'd be like, Calvin, Colby, like he'd like say their name, like trying to blame them. Yeah.
Oh, try to just scapegoat them.
Yeah, literally. 3.
Okay.
Shut up. What? 0.
This might be an easy sweep for you.
Oh my God. Oh gosh. Okay. 1.
All right, here we go, people. 4.
Nice.
I'm on the fucking board. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. 3 to 1, people. 3 to 1.
Yes. Okay.
Wait, let me rewrite that.
Okay.
All right, people.
Okay, you getting ready?
I'm about to win this to come back right here.
Oh yeah.
No, I got champion right here.
Get my paws off or what?
Yeah. 5.
5. 8.
Well, it was good while it lasted, people. 4 to 1. So you go first.
Okay. 2.
All right, here we go. 8.
Okay.
Nice. 4 to 2.
This is like creeping up.
Creeping up on you. 4 to 2.
Oh yeah, you first. Sorry.
You already gave it
Put
bad
it in the-
juju. You
I
gave it
know.
bad juju. 5.
7.
Bad juju call. We gotta redo that right
We
now.
have
No,
to
no,
redo
it's okay.
that.
It's okay.
I feel we have
It's all right.
to.
But if I lose, I guarantee you, it was the bad juju round. So your 5th point was bad juju.
Are you gonna keep track of that?
Bad. Right there. Exclamation or star bad juju. I do not claim any negative energy.
Me either.
All right, go.
Oh, 1.
5. Thank you. Maybe saying that was good.
Yeah.
Because now it's 5 to 3. Ah,
I keep forgetting.
3.
7.
What did we say? What was it 2?
So 9.
You know, bump up that number.
Round to 10
No,
or
it's
what?
okay. No, I'm not gonna be like that. I'm just kidding. I'm not a sore loser, people. All right.
Okay.
All right. 6 to 3.
5.
4. Are you kidding me?
Oh my God. Babe.
No, it's all right. It's all right. Okay, so it's 7 to 3. So you literally have 2 more. You go first, right? Yeah.
2.
All right. 7.
Oh.
All right. 7 to 4 to creeping up. 5.
6.
What? You got 1 more.
Yeah.
You got 1 more,
Oh
huh?
my God. Oh my God.
All right. Let's do this. Wait, it's your turn.
Oh.
You rub that bad juju on there. I'm just kidding.
3.
All right. 5. Still into it. So now 5 to 8.
Oh my God.
I need 4 more in a row. Basically, I need to win 4 in a row to win, people. It's not happening. I'm a realist, all right? Not happening. That's all right.
Hey, but you know what? Let me just say that this is going to be defended more often.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
For sure.
For sure.
For sure.
For sure.
Ooh, that was bad. 7.
Nine.
How ironic. How Shakespearean. So the new,
I think
or
I'll
the new,
just-
no,
undisputed.
the undisputed, retaining, defending CayVin
World
Universe
heavyweight CayVin Universe
champion.
No, not heavyweight.
Not world either, because it's universe.
Oh yeah, universe. Yeah, sorry. Oh.
No, the world champion will be the Jobber Circle champion. At least, you know what? When we do come out with our second podcast, and that, by the way, Jobber Circle Wrestling has moved. So if you're into our wrestling podcast, it is on its new page. Of course,
Yes.
it's always been on its own audio feed. So it's gonna be on its page, Jobber Circle Wrestling. When we debut the Jobber Circle title, I'm gonna pull a Triple H. I'm gonna give myself the title
first,
and that would be the Jobber Circle World title.
Yes.
But yes, right now you are the CayVin Universe champion, and I have a proposition for you because I know this is already part 3. I've already lost 3 times in a row, people. So I'm gonna do something. You know, there's people who wonder why does Vinny wear glasses? You know, why he's trying to look cool? What's going on? I don't do anything to try to look cool. I wear glasses because my eyes look like shit and because the lights are bright. But I wanna go against you for that title one more time.
Okay.
And it's gonna be title versus glasses.
Ooh.
If I lose, I'll never wear these glasses,
again. Ooh.
On CayVin Universe. It'll be all, you know, you see all the eye bags, the red eyes, all the BS under there.
Oh my God.
All right? We're going to do, next time we go for that title, it's going to be glasses versus title.
Nice.
'Cause that's the only thing I put on the line. I'm not putting my hair on the line or anything like that.
Yeah.
To me, this is like a lucha mask.
Yeah.
It's going to be glasses versus title. You know, when they do like mask versus mask. Or
Yeah.
mask versus title.
Would I be allowed
Like I
to,
said, this is for my nerdy shit, okay? I'm a wrestling nerd, all right? Deal with it, people. It's the
Would
way
I
it
be
is.
allowed to take over the glasses?
Huh?
Would I be allowed to take over the glasses? If I win?
Ooh, you're gonna don the glasses?
Yeah, I'm gonna rock them with the champ.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
You're on.
The pinky, like that, like that, like that. Sealed.
Nice. It's done. It's official.
It's done.
We just had the contract signing.
How
That
long
was
would
our
be-
form of contract signing.
You're right. Yeah.
Nice. I think I'm just gonna say it. The belt looks good on me. It's just how it goes.
It does. And yeah, that belt would be a little too big on me because, yeah, that might be. Who knows? That might be your forever belt because maybe by the CayVin Universe bylaws, maybe I'll just create a CayVin Universe interim champ and give it to myself.
Oh my God.
I don't know. We'll see. Hey, when you make up the rules, there's always ways around it. People. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do anything like that. I gotta play fair. The Universe title is a fair title.
I think it's funny because like the interim is like before the main, like before you actually carry the title, but like when it's like we get interim title and then I win it, so I become the before champion while already champ. Man, living the good life.
Sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit.
Oh my God.
Oh, bitch, I will beat the shit out of you. I'll ruin your fucking life. You think I'm a bad person? I'll tell everyone all your shit you told me, okay? Don't fucking try me. I'll beat the shit out of you. We're going to for you. Have a nice day.
Like that is just. Can we talk? He just fucking ate it. Like he ate that punch.
Oh, but he wants to cry.
Oh yeah, he probably
That's like one of those
definitely
things
does.
where
He's
you're
crying
like,
on the
stay
inside.
tough, stay tough, stay tough.
Yes. I just want to know why that kid in the back hasn't had a haircut in 7 years.
Whoa, which Sideshow Bob over there?
Somebody get this guy a comb.
It's cool. You right?
Yeah, no, but I'm just I feel like we all had these people in our high school.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, they just get way too serious, way too fast. It's like
it's fucking anger problems over
like,
here.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say. I'm like kind of speechless because it's like it's cringy. Honestly, it's cringy in all levels. It's like the fact that he just ate it and is staring at her like that is cringy.
Yeah.
And then the fact that she's probably mad that he's doing that. She probably wants to hit him again, so then she's just going off.
Yeah, and I think what happened was like that he like said something and she was like, "Don't ever say that again." Like I think he was.
No, he said, "Bye, bitch." Oh, you said
Oh.
it's bi bitch. Like, really? Like, come
Well,
on.
yeah. Well, she said something
are you
about
I'm sorry.
that she would ruin his life or something like.
I know. She's like, he literally said bi bitch. She's like, I'm gonna ruin your life. I'm gonna tell all your secrets.
Oh my god,
What?
she took it too far for
Like,
sure.
you're bipolar.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on here? Like, hey, you want to talk about it? Like, what's like, Jesus, lady.
I know. This is a fucking kid.
Oh, these are kids. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. And it's like,
Fucking
yeah,
kid.
it's just like, oh, crazy. That's even
Yeah.
makes it more cringier.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's my purse.
Damn, that's like literally he was like how it was in the last video. He's like,
He couldn't
like,
fucking
what do
believe it.
Well, yeah, exactly. Good.
Yeah, so basically
Good.
this-
Instant justice. I love these types of videos.
Yeah, so for the audio listeners, this is like it looked like more of like a social experiment. So this lady's on her phone, she leaves her big purse, right? She just seems like her purse. The purse is huge. It has shit in it. It looks like.
Yeah,
And there's this
obviously
like
shit that
random
fell in
guy.
his face, or
yeah,
that popped in his
Yeah,
face.
this random guy is sitting there at the bench with her. She steps away to like so she leaves her purse unattended. He fucking like that's what this is. Like gets up, opens the purse, thinking like he's gonna find something, most likely steal something.
Oh, yeah.
And it backfires because she has like this thing where it, like explodes fucking like paint in your face.
Yeah, it's like the ones where like
And
they
he's
put the,
like speechless.
Oh yeah, no, and he's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
He can't even believe like what just happened.
Ah, it's the best.
I know.
It's like the ones with the bikes where they steal the bikes and it's like on a rope, but they actually like fall off the bikes and shit. Yeah,
yes.
It's so crazy.
They get what they deserve.
Yeah. Ouch on so many levels from start to finish. I thought the beginning was the ouch part.
I know.
Ow, so like what is this, like a gymnast?
Yeah,
Like,
acrobat.
Oh my god, he like has her like a oh my gosh. I mean, those mats still hurt.
I'm laughing at the
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Final Destination?
Well,
the
yeah,
one where the one where
oh yes, the
where
nail
she
on
was
the
the
freaking
gymnast.
thing.
Oh, that
yeah.
was one of the cringiest ones.
Ooh,
like
that's-
she falls and is like pretzel like and shit. So fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's bad.
They need to reboot that. They're rebooting all these like older movies. They need to make a
Yeah.
new Final Destination.
Yeah, because that's like every Final Destination movie scarred you on something.
Literally.
Like
anytime I'm on a highway.
Oh,
I
yes.
don't like roller coasters.
Exactly. Oh wow, that brings up something I just saved for Mushroom Galaxy next week. Dang it, I wish we had it this week. But
Really?
yeah, keep that in mind, people.
Stay tuned.
Bruh. What's this motherfucking thing? The Saturn burger?
I knew you'd get a kick out of that one. The Saturn burger.
The Saturn burger.
The Saturn burger.
What's this motherfucking thing? The Saturn burger?
That's a big ass onion ring.
That is a big
well,
onion
that's not
ring.
even a fried onion ring. It's just a raw onion ring. But
Yeah.
that's big. The Saturn burger.
Wendy's straight up. Wendy's, yeah,
Oh, that
straight
was
up.
Wendy's?
Yeah, puts.
Oh man, I miss Wendy's.
I know. Straight up
Haven't
puts a
had it
whole
so
ass
long.
onions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so long.
So yeah, look like Saturn.
Yeah, not like the McDonald's dehydrated onions.
Literally right.
Oh, I've seen that one. And
Yes.
it still hurts.
It's so bad.
Is
Just
that
face
real?
plant. I want to. It's hard because it looks very real.
Like obviously they have that pattern there because they know that happens.
That's what I'm thinking. And you even hear the pad.
Oh. But then the way that guy came in is like, was that meant to?
That's
like,
exactly what
like
I
he's like,
saw.
watch this, I'm gonna do it.
That made it iffy for me. Wow.
I don't know. But
Yeah.
still, regardless, what the?
I bet
what?
that happens. Like, it's so crazy.
Oh no. No. Oh my gosh! Why?
Wait.
You get your big ass off of my son's swing is what I would tell, or I would hope the mom would tell him.
Yeah, that's like a baby swing.
Yes.
Like oh my god, it's so funny.
Oh.
Yeah.
We need to go back. That foot went right. I thought he was just gonna try to jump and land like in it, but
yeah,
still.
no, it went up straight in the fire.
And then he like left it there. You know that burned. Look at that. He's just like, oh.
Yeah, definitely like instantly ruined his jeans.
Oh my gosh.
No more jeans.
Yeah. Jesus. Oh my gosh. And he's still trying to look cool. He's like, I'm all right. I'm all right.
Everybody's fucking filming.
Oh
and
my
shit.
God. He just broke his coccyx. What is it? Coccyx?
He's like, I think that's like the adrenaline.
Oh yeah,
it
because
fucking
it's like
hurt. Yeah,
that's the worst when you're trying to do something to impress people and then you botch it and it's like everyone know you fucked up, dude, and then you still try to play it off. That's the worst. Like that's why it's called playing it off. But when there's no playing it off when you botch something like that. It's like no, dude, we just all saw that.
Like you
like just accept it. Like
you can definitely be hurt. Like what? It's so funny.
Oh my God, that guy just fucking. I bet all his freaking spine popped with that too.
Oh yeah.
His whole freaking upper body and lower body just went 2 different ways.
God.
Oh
man, what a pool party.
What a pool party. What an episode.
I know.
Lost for the 3rd time. Maybe I'm just not good enough, people.
You are.
Maybe it's time to take these off now. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, what else you got?
I think that's it.
Yeah.
It's kind of it's getting to the point where it's getting hot.
Get in. Oh, I'm not gonna go ahead and sing that song because I didn't know that apparently if you just lip sync some or if you just sing songs, you can get copyrighted off of that. So
yeah,
you gotta watch out, people, with that. But I don't know. At least we got our own music. You know, speaking of music, they're in our music. Peace and love, everyone. Thank you so much for joining, hanging out with us, and you will hear from us soon.
Bye, guys.
Champ.
Whoa. Should I redo my thumbnail?
Shit, yeah, just do it real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Nice.
You record hit record on the recorder? Did you put the SD card in?
Yeah, I don't want to pull a Andrew Santino.
Oh gosh.
And he was doing that podcast for like 30 minutes. He forgot to record.
Yeah.
Amateur move. Amateurs out there, people. Tell you what.
I can't imagine.
I know, right? You just start the podcast like that. As soon as it go in, just amateurs, people. Amateurs. Be like, what the fuck were they talking about? I'd be like, don't worry about it. It'll be all right.
None of your business.
Anyway, all right. Cheers before we start.
Okay. Cheers.
Coffee cheers.